man, you did it, son.
Real. Right there. Hold on. Let me help you. Here, come on.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Zin.
What are you doing, dude?
Whoa, Luke, you did it, man. Heck yeah.
Come on in, guys. My name is Delvis, and I'm the owner and designer of High Heat Outdoors. I'm from a small town in deep South Texas. I love the outdoors, but I especially love my wife, my son Lucas, and our boy Spider. I invite you to hang out with us as we clay shoot, meet up old friends, hunt, and fish. And how can we forget that food? Man, look at those tacos. So take in those sights and enjoy our crazy adventures along with us. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two. You'll slowly get to know who I am as a father, an artist, and a businessman. We're so happy you're here, and welcome to High Heat Outdoors.
Wait for me, buddy.
We arrived in Arroyo City, ready to fish, ready to hang out. And Luke was extremely excited.
So excited!
Gazing across the bay, I couldn't help but to think of how unique this trip was and have this awesome opportunity to hang out at Dos Rios Rod and Gun Club for the weekend with our good friends Vickie, Lynn, and Ruben from Texas Outdoor Lifestyles.
Hey guys! How are you? Welcome!
Howdy.
Vickie, Lynn, and Ruben were their usual selves, cheerful and welcoming. It was an honor to sit down and talk to Ruben and Vickie. These two are some of the busiest people I know. And thanks again for humoring me, guys.
Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I really appreciate you all. You guys have really taken me under your wing, and I know my son looks forward to coming out here and seeing you guys. He knows you all by name.
Yeah, and he loves my breakfast, so he's welcome anytime.
And he,
Chorizo and onions, man.
and he likes to fish. That's my
And
kind
he
of
likes
guy.
to fish.
My
Yeah,
kind of
you're
kid.
First things first, how are you guys doing today?
Great.
All good.
Great. We're here at Dos Rios Rod and Gun Club Lodge, trying to get a nil guy. Had a couple of opportunities, passed on some, and I don't know. We may be tracking another one tonight, so let's see.
Dos Rios is in Arroyo City, for those of you that don't know. And it's got water on two sides of it. It's only accessible by boat. They've got a barge. They've crossed a bunch of trucks and four-wheelers and stuff. So you're mobile, but it's a really cool ranch. It's got a lot of game, butts up against a refuge. So there's a lot of animals here, a lot of animals. It's a cool place. Accommodations are fantastic.
Good. Well, Ruben put a new trigger on my 308, and of course we practiced with it, but it just feels a little different. And of course that's not any excuse, but I thought I hit that nail guy. And when we go back and we look at the footage, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, you hit it at least twice or whatever," but no blood. No, we couldn't find him anywhere. We even took the drone out this afternoon. Still couldn't find anything. So I don't know. It's kind of a mystery right now.
We're hunting with thermal equipment, so you're hunting at night. It's a little more complicated if he doesn't just drop, because you gotta find a blood trail and then chase after him. Nilgai, since they're not native to Texas, you can hunt them 24/7, 365. And what we found is that you go to a ranch where there's a lot of pressure on there, the nilgai are real skittish and it's hard to get a good shot. If you're sitting there and you let them come to you, that's a lot higher percentage shot. That's what we're looking for today for Vickie Lynn.
And I'm used to shooting, 120, 130, 150.
All the animals you shot at this year at 150.
This one was at 64 yards, so.
So we
was
had a high
like-
percentage shot. I thought for sure she was going to drop him. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen. But this is the first animal she shoots at with that new trigger. It's a 2-stage Giselle. So you pull it back. It's got some play. You hit like a little wall. And then you can just sit there for a little while. And when you align it, the crosshairs where you want them to be, you can pull a trigger just a fraction of a pound and it'll go off. So it takes some getting used to. And I'm sure that factored into the play last night.
Okay, well, everybody wants to know how I got into this outdoor world TV thing.
Yeah, we do.
Well, what happened was this one over here is a big outdoorsman. Of course, it's my husband Ruben, and I guess I'm kind of day and night from where I started, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I remember I used to just go on the boat with my big hat and lay there and just watch, and then I'm in real estate and we would fish every weekend, so I'm like, hey, okay, you know what? If I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna get paid. So actually I was in the middle of a real estate show and nobody gave a rat's ass about my real estate show, so they all want to see my fish pictures. So I was like, okay, here's the fish pictures. Here. You want to see my real estate? No, I want to see your fish pictures. Okay, so the network said, hey, why don't you do an outdoor fishing show? And I'm like, oh no, it's not going to happen. No, I can't. And so it kept happening. So finally I asked Ruben, I said, hey, Ruben, you want to do an outdoor show? I knew he was going to say no, so I wasn't going to worry about it. And what did she say? Yeah, let's do it. I was like, oh my God.
Remember the question when you said, what am I going to do if you don't go?
I know, I was like, I can't do it without you. You know, I'm like, I can't drive the boat. I can't, I can't do it without
Where
you.
want it, man?
So it's the team behind the scenes for all the success.
So it's fun when you see a lot of viewers out at HEB or wherever we go, and they're
Right.
like, man, you guys catch a lot of fish, and man, you're a badass.
The standard question is, are you Vickie? Vickie Lynn?
You Vickie Lynn? I was like, oh my God, because he gave me the Vickie Lynn, and the only time that I ever heard Vickie Lynn was when I was in trouble by my parents. Vickie Lynn! Now he calls me Vickie Lynn, so I guess I'm always in trouble.
Yeah.
Here we are
Always.
today. It's like 5 years later.
5 years
We
later.
have over 200 episodes. We're on NBC 23 KVEO every Sunday, so be sure to watch us at 10:30 a.m. and enjoy.
Got a really cool gator show that's going to pop up where Vickie Lynn wrestles an 8.5-foot badass gator and teaches him a lesson, basically.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that episode. I think
Yeah,
it's coming on next weekend.
When I was 8 years old, my father was having fainting spells. The doctor asked him if he had any hobbies, golf, fishing, hunting. He said no. His older brother, Lebo, was the outdoorsman, and my father started hanging out with his older brother. And we started fishing, we started going hunting. And I've been doing it since I was 8. And I've been very blessed to hunt around people or to fish around people that are very knowledgeable. And I learn stuff even to this day, new stuff that makes you better. Or they'll say something and say, man, that makes sense. So by surrounding yourself with people, having good experiences through the course of my life, both in fishing and hunting, it's made me the person that I am today.
So that builds a lot of confidence, right?
Confidence is 3/4 of the battle. And then animals are real simple, man. They want to eat, they want to be safe. In fish, it's the right water temperature. Where's the food? They're not going to go real far because they don't want to expend a lot of energy. And reading the water, going to a place that has life, where you're seeing mullet jumping, and you say, man, there's got to, or flying fish, or you get that there's areas of the ocean and the bay that are like deserts where there's nothing.
Our birds.
And it doesn't matter if you got dynamite or a gill net, you're not going to catch anything because they're not there, but they could be 100, 200, 500, 2 miles away.
So a lot of it is reading the landscape too. It tells you.
Absolutely. And like in hunting, now they have those cameras, and you can try to pattern animals. Well, hey man, they're coming in after 9, or they're coming in early, right at sunrise, and it helps focus your time where you're at the most optimum time to harvest that animal or catch that fish.
That's cool, man.
That's what.
My
That's
son
what,
Julian is a fly fisherman. I can't stand it. It's a lot of work. It's hard. He's a very accomplished fly fisherman, and he ties his own flies. And to me, that's at another level, because I don't do that. I throw a line that has a weight on it, and the weight takes out the line. He throws a weighted line that carries a fly that he probably tied to try to entice that fish to bite. So it's really cool to see my son at the level that he's at from a fishing perspective, or hunting for that matter. Very accomplished.
but it, you know, the way Ruben and I talk, it's different. Let's just say, and sometimes it scares our guests on the boat.
There's some yelling or some berating or some yelling.
But we're just, you know, we're just joking. But they think it's for real.
Don't take it serious.
Yeah, it's like, no.
And not just that, you guys have your own rapport. You guys know the way you guys joke.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
I remember being there the first time, and I was like, should I leave? I didn't say nothing. I was like, you know what? It's just
Well,
a
you see,
romantic couple,
you know what I'm
I mean?
talking about.
I was
You've
like,
lived
oh,
it.
well, you know?
And
It's just what it is.
and I'll hear it from a friend of a friend. Is, oh man, they were really nervous. They didn't know what you were gonna do or what you were. They're like, oh, that's Vickie. Don't worry about it.
I'm like the proverbial duck, Delvis. It's water on the back of a duck, and it just rolls right off. Pick your battles.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Don't think that it's all me, because half of the time what
Oh, no.
I do is just pay back.
It's gotta be this guy, because I remember.
Oh, it's all
walking
my
out of that-
fault.
Yes!
Typical. It's always my
Wait,
fault.
No, I remember walking out of that restroom at that restaurant.
Ah!
It was my birthday in summer, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if you all noticed, I was freaking sweating. I was like, damn it! What would happen if I just walk out of here? So I got serenaded.
That was
Well,
hilarious.
tell your viewers.
Oh, I will.
I told the waiter
Don't we
that
have
it
the
was.
clip to show? Don't we
I
have
got
the clip
picture,
to
I
show?
got the Polaroid.
Oh
Yeah, this guy, practical joker.
I basically told the waiter that it was Delvis's birthday, and it wasn't. So I told him at the very beginning of the meal, and after they'd picked up the plates at the end, they had this big line of waiters and make a lot of noise, put a funny hat on him, and sing him happy birthday. And Delvis didn't know what the
was
hell
like-
to do.
Don't what you put on my head?
Yo, that's how animals get shot. They get caught by surprise. They're like, that's how I felt, man. Deer in the headlights, and that rarely happens to me, but it did. And you know what? It was funny. I got home, I was laughing all the way home. Like, I kept that picture in my office. It's like, he's like, what happened here? I'm like,
We watch a lot of outdoor TV shows, and our favorite is The Meat Eater
Meat Eater,
and
Into the Blue,
Into the Blue.
Sport Fishing Television. There's some shows out there that are very, in our opinion, done extremely well.
And those are some of the better productions that we like. And I'm more focused on the camera work and the shots. And he's focused on the, okay, what did they do? How did they do that? What line are they using? What hook are they using? What ammo are they using? That's his, and I kind of pay attention to that. I know enough to be dangerous, but I'm more focused on the camera and the angle and the production.
but
Yeah.
you don't have a show if you don't have the.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
That's why it's like,
our-
I can't do it without you.
Our equipment's gotten better today than when we started. You see shots that they do, say, that makes sense. Something that I've never seen, Delvis, is where they shoot animals in the daytime with their thermals. And I got that bright idea this year. So some of the shows that you're going to see coming up, we actually have daytime video and thermal video from the scope that she can do a picture in a picture. And that's something that we've never seen on TV. You'll see daytime hunting or nighttime hunting, but you don't really see
Both
daytime hunting
with thermal.
with nighttime equipment. And our scope is one of those scopes that it's got audio, it's got video, and you can actually pair it with my phone and see in real time what she's looking at through the scope, and sometimes she says, "Is that right? Do I shoot him there? No, pick it up, just a little bit, because I can see where the crosshairs are." So trying to come up with new stuff, or hey man, that'd make a good shot. I built a little cheap float, and I tied it to some string, and we put a GoPro on it so that we wouldn't have to put a person in the water getting a shot back of the people fishing. Normally it's the camera guys in the back and you see backs.
Yeah.
So we tried to reverse it to where now it looks like we have a guy in the water.
Wires in the back of the
and
TV, man.
and it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
So again, trying to be innovative, or trying to do some stuff that you don't see on TV. Watching the TV shows, you see some good productions and you see some bad stuff. Sometimes they have audio problems. Sometimes, and it's stuff that's inherent to us. Sometimes we have audio issues for one reason or another.
I mean,
And-
it's filming in the outdoor.
Not just that, yeah, it's the outdoors, and it's electronics and
Yes.
technology and batteries and blah blah blah. Like, I'm about to run out of juice in a bit. But this is something.
And I always like to
Something
hear
really
back
look-
from my
look forward to.
sponsors. As you're one of our sponsors. Look at this wonderful shirt. I love High Heat. Let me tell you, it's so comfortable.
What
And
shirt is that?
no, you're not gonna get me. No, it's not gonna happen.
What shirt is
Hey man, this is a family.
You're not gonna get
No. That came from me.
whatever.
First one on the show was in Louisiana, and I did it to basically one of my cousins. He was not expecting that at all. What happened here, Manny? And he looked like, And Vickie
It's
Lynn's
just kind of stuck.
incorporated that into a lot of our shows. So that's one of the things that we do. That
Haven't we gotten you? We've gotten you a couple of times, haven't we? Oh, you lie!
You've never gotten me.
I've gotten you.
I'll admit it, okay? The birthday thing, yeah, you got me. This.
Okay.
like my
okay.
son Julian,
Look at him,
my
look at him,
my,
look at
him.
my son Julian, my daughter Victoria. I did that to him as kids. Now as adults, hey, what's that? Or hey, your
You're
flat,
like, "No, I'm not
your
gonna
zipper's
do it."
open. One time I told him he was a kid. I said, "Man, you've got a lot of chest hair," and he goes. And when you do that little stupid trick to an adult, they all kind of laugh like, God, I can't believe I fell for that. It's funny, it's stupid, it's easy, and it's painless. And everybody laughs at the end. And that's what it's all about, having a good time.
So let's close on a positive vibe. Any words of encouragement, any words to live by from you guys for people that might be listening and watching?
Oh my gosh, let's see. There's so many words to live by. Just to me, I love being with Ruben. I love being with my husband, and I kind of support him in whatever he wants to do and whatever he thinks, and I just kind of go with the flow, man. What do you say? Pick your battles,
Yeah.
and
But
just
life-
love each other.
Life is short. You never know when the guy upstairs is going to call your number. Do what you like. Spend quality time, because you don't know when it's going to be taken away.
Yeah, spend time, say I love you, always call, always text. It's always nice to just be in that loving mood and never go to bed mad, right? We never go to bed mad. No, life's too short.
Well, you do, but
Well, guys, thank you so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate you all. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you.
thanks for having us, Elvis.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure, man. And thank you for always supporting.
Yeah.
I always look forward to seeing you guys. And Vickie, Ruben, tell us where our viewers, our people watching this, where they can find you.
Okay. Well, if you miss us on Sundays at 10:30 on NBC 23 KVEO or Spectrum 8, you can always go to our YouTube channel, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles TV. And be sure to look us up on the social media. Facebook, it's Texas Outdoor Lifestyles TV every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. on KVEO. I know it's kind of long, but it's there. And Instagram, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles TV, and also YouTube, Texas Outdoor Lifestyles. So
I just
I
started,
mean not YouTube, TikTok.
We did something on our bucket list and killed a sandhill crane. And this guy said, "Do you eat them?" And Vickie said, "Hey man, this guy's asking." And she said, "Of course we do." I said, "Why don't you call him and invite him to come over to eat at our house?" Total stranger.
Damn, good for you, man.
Something different.
And
So
he was
how
like,
do you prep
"Oh,
something like
I'll barbecue it." He was all excited.
Shut up, for real?
Yeah.
That's what's up, guys.
Well,
That's how you
we
connect
put
with people.
we put you on those Dove, kind of the
yeah,
way that
man.
we do it.
Yeah. I ain't never
Very-
seen that many
very-
times in my life.
Very good. But the way we wrap them, what we
And that
do to
and
'em,
that
the
that's
marinade,
Arnold
the-
LeCount. That's
Yeah.
Arnold LeCount. He's a badass.
South
outfitter.
Texas Outdoor Life Outfitters.
Yes, he's awesome.
It's a good guy.
Bye guys.
Bye guys.
Texas Outdoor Lifestyles.
Get you some.
Right after the interview, Ruben and Lucas were out by the dock, where Ruben gave Lucas a couple of fishing tips. And in no time, Luke was reeling them in. It was a proud moment for me, seeing my son reel in his first fish like that. It's something that he's going to remember forever, even if it was a catch and release. And thanks again to Ruben. Luke caught 5 in a row. Excellent job, Lucas. Dad loves you, buddy. Be sure and look up Vickie Lynn Chrysler on all social media platforms. And don't forget to hit up Texas Outdoor Lifestyles TV show on NBC 23 KVEO at 10:30 a.m. every Sunday. And don't forget to check us out also, High Heat Outdoors, on all your social media platforms and also at www.puromezquite.com. Intro music by Jaime Cisneros at JSIC81.